Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today's request comes from our Buy Me a Coffee page where a band reached out to us to check out a couple of their tracks, and they are known as Lode Star, and here's what they have to say. Hi Draven, we just wanted to share our two new singles with you. We are a two-piece band, one member based in Canada, and that would be Jensen, and the other in Ireland, and that would be Kate, the singer. We are releasing a new album later this year, and from that album, we are sharing our second single, This Is Not the End, and our third single, Never Let You Fall. We did all the filming, editing, and the production on our own, all under a budget. We do our best and work hard to try and be as professional as we can in terms of the songwriting, video production, and overall general operations of the band as a whole. Hope you will enjoy our music. If not, that's totally okay. We just appreciate you giving us a chance and pushing us that much further in reaching a bigger audience. Kate and Jensen, thank you so much for reaching out and buying those 10 coffees. That is huge. Thank you again. And absolutely, I love checking out kind of, I don't want to say unknown bands, because they do have a following here on YouTube. And I also saw on Instagram, they have a couple thousand followers kind of on both platforms. So people are very aware of them. It's one of those bands that's not, globally known and things like that. So I love kind of getting in on what you would call like the ground floor, I guess, of a band's ascension. And hopefully we dig what they give to us. So Lode Star, thank you again for those coffees. And I'm excited to check this one out. Just a reminder for you guys, if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype up the video before you head out. And don't forget to go check out Lode Star as well and give them a follow if you enjoy their music. We're actually going to do a double header on this one. So we're going to start with This Is Not the End, and then we're going to go into Never Let You Fall. And with that being said,
shut up, Draven.
Let's go. Like this so far. Great screams on her. Nice. They did say that they did this on a budget. The swinging light bulb in the black background, it's perfect. I love this. Do what you can with what you've got. And this looks great. Oh. Oh, oh, false finish. I like that. Again, I thought they were done. Hell yeah. Are we actually done? All right, we're getting the exit screen. I think they're actually done this time. Hell yeah. All right, that was This Is Not the End. Now let's go check out Never Let You Fall. This might be a little quiet. I have no doubt it's going to kick up, though. I like this intro. Very nice. Kind of got a Evanescence vibe off of this one. I don't know if it's just the mood or I think it's just the overall sound. It's kind of giving me that kind of a vibe. Especially this part right here. this part. Woo! The layered vocals, jeez, easy for me to say, are very, very nice. All right, that was Never Let You Fall. Let's go talk about it. So I absolutely enjoyed everything about those two songs, and the fact that it's coming out of two people and they've only been around since 2020. Like, this is a pandemic band. From what I saw in their bio, I did a little bit of research after the videos, and I see that they were kind of created in 2020, and they've been busy little beavers since then, because they've got like 3 full albums and a couple of EPs. I'm kind of going off memory here, but yeah, they've done more work in 6 years than some bands have done in 20. So it's pretty impressive that just two people that don't have this giant like Sony Music, Universal Music, all those big players kind of backing them and pushing, is very, very impressive. And the music was fantastic. I really enjoyed this. This is the kind of stuff that you can have on in the car for a drive, doing your dishes, on your playlist at the gym. Like, it's a multi-function type of music. Some things are reserved for specific activities, in my opinion. This one, or these two, I guess, you could kind of use those everywhere, and they would just kind of fit. Whether you just need some sound on in the background, conversating with friends and conversing, that's the one, conversing with friends at a party or whatever it is, you can have that there. If you need something to chill you out after a long day, it's there. You can just focus in on it, lights off, headphones on, kind of thing. Just very, very diverse in that sense. So it's very, very cool that two people are able to produce kind of music that hits in a few different areas. Between the two songs, if I have to kind of do do a comparison or a ranking, I guess I would have to say that I preferred Never Let You Fall over This Is Not the End. And This Is Not the End was actually the heavier song, which typically for me is kind of the go-to as a hard rock heavy metal guy. But I think I liked Never Let You Fall a little bit more because I think Kate had a little bit more range in that one. She had some good lows, she had some really nice highs. The harmonies were really well produced, and I'm a vocals guy. Vocals and lyrics, that's kind of my thing. That I enjoy more than guitars and drums and bass lines and things like that. So when there's a really good singing part, or the entire song is a very well sung song with some diversity, that catches me a lot more than crazy Dragon Force like guitar stuff. You know what I mean? As impressive as that is, and Jensen is absolutely crushing in these two songs, I just don't get that same reaction that maybe an actual guitarist would or a musician would. So vocals are kind of my thing, but not to take away from This Is Not the End. That was a great song. I just feel like vocally, Kate kind of had almost like a straight line kind of going across. Obviously, there was some variations, but not as much as Never Let You Fall. And that's fine because you don't need every song to do this. You know, you need some baseline songs, just some straight up hard rock songs, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's my tiny little nitpick. Between the two, if I had to choose one, it's for that reason. But both songs were absolutely fantastic. I wish for nothing but the best for Lode Star moving forward. And if you guys enjoyed this reaction, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hype it up, and let me know in the comments if there's any other bands you want me to check out that are kind of lesser known or maybe very well known. I'm always looking for new music to react to, so anything will do. And please feel free to go check out Lode Star on their channel if you enjoyed the music. And in the meantime, YouTube thinks you're gonna like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.